Hey guys, my name's Dre and welcome to my channel. So today we are going to be doing the first installment of my Goth DIY series, and if you couldn't tell already, our first project is going to be dripping candles, or like bloody candles, and they look like this. They're a super cheap and fun DIY to do, and I think they really just add a little something more to your room. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Okay, so like I said, this is a really simple DIY. All you need are some white candles, so I chose the just white pillar candles. You can get these from any hobby or craft store or art supply store or even like home goods stores. They're really easy to find. They also have them on Amazon if you don't have a store in person to go to. You need just whatever candles you're going to be dripping the wax from. So this is just a red tall candle. This is a black tall candle. So that's what I'm going to be dripping them with. And then of course matches. Definitely have something to protect the surface that you're going to be doing it on. Now I'm going to do the red first, since that's the same as these ones here. So just going to light this candle. How you get it to drip the fastest is pretty much just turning it on its side, and then the wax will just drip right on. And first, I like to try and cover the whole top of the candle. So, almost done dripping it all over the top. Make sure you're rotating the candle as it's burning so it doesn't just burn a lot on one side and not on another side. Once you've got the top almost completely covered, or as much as you want it covered, then you can start doing the drips on the side. So now you go and you make the drips more towards the edge, and then that'll have it drip down the side. Ta-da! And it's pretty organic, kind of the drips just do what they want. And that's how I like it. I don't like to try and force them to do anything. And I like to kind of go around the whole perimeter of the candle a couple of times, because then you'll get different layers. And it just makes it look a lot cooler, I feel like. So I think I'm pretty satisfied with the way this one looks now. So let's move on to the black one. I've never done one in black before, so this should be cool. I just decided to try doing black for you guys because I thought it sounded really cool. So we're gonna do literally the exact same thing as we did with the red. So it looks pretty cool already, but let's get some drips. All right. Looks pretty cool. All right, well, I would say I'm pretty satisfied with that. It's pretty cool. So this last part is a little bonus. I found these little white rose candles while I was shopping, and I thought that I could drip some red wax on them to make it kind of like painting the roses red in Alice in Wonderland. So let's see how that turns out. So I'm gonna hold it by this side because I want this side to stay white. And then I'm gonna do red on this side. So I kind of want it to drip down. So I'm gonna hold it upwards, see if that makes it drip anymore. There you go, my little Alice in Wonderland rose. I think that looks very pretty. Well, that is it for today's episode of Goth DIY. This was super cheap, easy, fun to do. It's a really great thing to darken up your room, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. All the supplies cost me less than $10, so if you try it at home, please let me know in the comments below, and let me know any ideas for the next Goth DIY that you guys want me to do. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!